Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth. Let's take a look at what is going on in the markets. So we've got a surprise move to the downside. I say surprise. There were some earnings warnings in the middle of the session. We started off strong. S&P's up like 6 or 7 points, and then it's kind of a bloodbath into the close. Now, bloodbath is a relative term. I mean, we did kind of slam right into key support, and you can see that even though we dipped below it, what happened is that we kind of came back and stopped right at it. So this is the you got the 21, the 13, and the 55 period moving average here. That's a key level. We did manage to stop at that level. So again, even though I actually was looking for a little bit more upside, this is a normal move. These things kind of are measured. You get a couple bars down, and then you get a couple bars down, and I'm continuing to look for upside here. Now the surprising thing here, and what's tough is these markets are nasty. I mean, there's lots of bad news. There is, all this stuff that's happening, but we keep making higher lows, and until that ends, I'm not going to fight it. Okay, the trend is your friend until it ends. Another little trick I want to show you is that today the trend closed over 2. Okay, anytime that the trend closes over 2, there's a 90% chance that the next day is going to be an up day. Okay, for example, here's the trend. You can see there's a nasty day to the downside. We closed up the next day. I mean, it wasn't a huge up day, but it's up. All right, here the trend closed above 2. Okay, what happened the next day? We closed up. All right, and that's significant because it didn't fall apart. All right, that represents a lot of trading opportunities. Now here you can see it almost was at 2, but it doesn't count. It's got to be over 2. All right, here we make it over 2. That's great. Now we didn't close up, but we closed dead even on the day. So again, it just kind of stopped going down. And now here we've got the same situation. You can see here, I mean, here was 1 over 2, big disaster down day. Next day, bam, big rally. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at here. Is that tomorrow, at a minimum, sideways day, but potentially up day, and then we'll see what this market can do. All right. If we look at some of the other assets out there today, I mean, there was a lot of issues. I mean, there was a lot of selling pressure. Oil, got hammered. Gold took a beating. Silver took a beating as well, and a lot of this could be attributed to strength in the dollar, but it wasn't hugely strong. It's a strong dollar is going to put a little downside pressure on that. And then bonds and notes, money was flowing into bonds and notes, and as you guys know, that's one of my favorite long positions. So what I'm looking at here then is also what did some of the key stocks do? Okay, Apple. Well, Apple didn't have a great day. It started off, it hit 620, but 620 is actually really good resistance on it. So, I'd call that a normal pullback. Amazon, though, had a really tough time coming back down to a very key support down there at the 216.73 level. Some of the stocks I've been really liking here, such as Walmart, continue to hold up. Today is up 25 cents. There is money pouring into the stock. Okay, so there are some safe havens out there, and then some other ones that are kind of ugly. Taking a look at Goldman's too having a problem here. So overall, if we do go back here and look at the S&P, the main thing that stood out to me today is that we've got 4 days down, and typically we do move in 3s and 4s. We've come into support. We've got a very, very oversold reading with a high trend, and I am looking for a bounce here over the next couple of days. Okay, hope that helps. You guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you at the next update.